Welcome back to the Ironman progress video series. We're doing a Hespori, which we haven't done a lot of them in a while, but we figure we're going to be building back up our seed stack. We want some more Chrono seeds for the next time we got one of those long farming grinds. And we are 93k away from 97 farming. I feel like if I keep doing tree runs and Hesporis, like over the course of a few weeks, I should get pretty close to 99 farming, and that cape would be a nice thing to have. So that'll be just like a passive goal that we do in the meantime. But yeah, for now we're just gonna do some cooking while I just catch up on my life, basically. So I've been talking about going to ToA for a while, and I think that's gonna be the next thing that I do, but my buddy Pat is not online to teach me ToA right now, so I think I'm just gonna do a bunch of Zolra, maybe some Muspa, I don't know, but for now definitely some Zolra, and just pass the time until we are ready to learn some ToA. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing Zolra right now. I'm considering trying to learn ToA before I start learning with Pat, but I feel like I'll just probably wait and maybe I'll go do something like AFK. I've been doing birdhouses occasionally and I'm already up to 81, so I feel like maybe I just go do Herbie. There was an update to Runelight which expands like the draw distance that you can do, so I feel like it may make Herbivore even easier, so I think I might go check that out because I don't know, I'm not feeling the Zolra right now. This is a great opportunity for us to put our new Graceful on. I don't know if I should be keeping that in the bank or in the house, I'm not sure, but yeah, good use for our new outfit. All right, so we are starting with 104 4-dose stamina potions. Now I'm kind of regretting using the Graceful because we're almost out of these, so we're gonna have to run some more laps, but that's fine because we got to get 80 agility anyway. And other than these Hairlanders and Terramins, which I don't think I'll ever clean because it's just not worth it, this is the important stuff. We have 0 of everything important, Renar through Torstal, so we will see where we get to and what we get at the end of this. I am 25k from 81. I'd like to get to 83 for Dragon Impling, so let's get started. This birdhouse is going to give us 83 Hunter. Wow, look at that pet right there. That's cool. Dragon Implings, which means that whenever we see them flying around in the world, we can go and catch them and get all sorts of cool stuff from them. We have a few fossils right here. I forgot that Herbie gives you a bunch of fossils, and so I think what I'm gonna do is come back to this little ancient shroom kind of deal and make all of these unidentified fossils into their, normal type fossils, and we will see what we get from that, and then we'll go and complete more sculptures or whatever they are, fossil exhibits under Varrock Museum, and yeah, then we'll either come back to Herbie or we'll move on to something else. All right, I had that wrong. We're going to come over here and get stuff that we need to clean fossils first, because you can't just pop the fossils in there. You have to clean them first. So we're going to, oh man, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, dump all of that, and we're just going to withdraw. You have to clean them, and then once we're done with everything under the Varrock Museum, right? Isn't that? Yeah, we're supposed to do that. Do I have to click every time? That is super annoying. Let's see if I just sit here. Oh, that stinks. Actually, I guess I was wrong. It looks like the animation may not be accurate, but it does automatically do them. So cool, I could just sit here. All right, that is everything put into the fossil storage. We got a decent amount of stuff. Let's go finish out some fossils underneath Varrock. There's 1 completed. That's 2 small fossil exhibits. Number 3, number 4, 5, 6. This is 7, and I think that is all the small fossil displays. I don't think there are any left. That's a plant fossil done, and I believe that completes the entire west room. That is all of the medium fossils we have. I think that we were able to do 3 of them, so it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of medium left, and I believe that's all I can do. These rare fossils, I think they literally just are used for prayer XP. I don't have any more plant fossils, and the only things that are left is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 mediums and like 3 plants. We don't have any of that, so the rest of these will just be prayer experience, and we'll put all these lamps onto Herblore. Man, that's crazy. The small ones are 2,000 experience each. Looks like the mediums are 3,500. This is pretty good experience. Never mind, I was looking in the wrong area. Here are the large fossil supports. So I've got 3 large fossils, so I'll be able to, oh my god, they really are huge. Good thing I checked. That's 1, that's 2, and that is 3. I think think that is the last of the large fossil supports. There's nothing in this back room. And then, yeah, I don't have enough for plant fossils, I don't think. And I'll check on the rare fossils, and then I'm done with the smalls, and I need a lot more mediums. 5,000 a pop for the large fossil lamps. Okay, so rare fossils have no use, so I'm gonna put those in there. Plant fossils will be destroyed if I put them in this little prayer thing. No, I want to keep the mediums because I need more of those. And so it's just small fossils, so keep the mediums. These are all plant. All right, we're good to go. So now I'm going to use the hopper, put all of those in there, add rare fossil. Yep, that's everything. I'm gonna add calcium and phosphate, and then we open the sluice gate, and then wait, do I need like a stick or something? Oh, it hasn't finished. Oh god, I'm supposed to poke bubbling. Oh god, it already started and I'm losing my fossils. No! Man, that is so annoying. I can't believe I lost a fossil to that. I should have read the wiki. Alright, well, I lost one fossil, so I guess it could be worse. Use all these on the prayer machine. Oh, at least I didn't lose a rare bone. I think I just lost a small one. So I get all the prayer experience from this. Very nice. Well, I still need 400 more points in pest control, as I found out recently, so I might as well start chipping away at that since I got my Herbie goal out of the way. All right, we spent some time doing pest control, and we are ready to get the final two helms, which I believe are the Ranger helm and the Melee helm. And that should be, hopefully, if we see a collection log pop up for the last one. Yep, there it is. Okay, so these are the final helms that we need for Void. We can go in here, and all that's left is the seal and the mace, and we don't need either of those. So now we are Tob ready whenever we want to do that. So I'm getting a little antsy. I want to try Tombs of a Masket, but Pat is not ready yet. So I figure I would just try and send a few entry modes, try and get the idea of how this thing works before he shows up. And yeah, I'll just basically try and understand the mechanics of the raid. And then him and I can just start doing like normal modes, and he can teach me some of the more complicated stuff. I just figure I'm wasting his time if I don't understand how the raid even works. I feel like I could watch a few videos and send a few entry modes just so I get an idea, like 0 invocation raids. Okay, few guides I saw. First thing it said is you definitely want to be on Ancients, so we will pop over to Ancients and then we will head back. Good thing we have this extra scepter, which gives us such an easy access to the Tombs of a Masket. Loving the quality of life of having a bank. Okay, this is probably an overkill setup, but I'm watching this guide right now. I'll put it in the description of the video. This is what we got going on with our mage gear, and then we have a range switch, and we have a melee switch. Again, probably overkill, but I just want to be prepared for anything, and I probably won't need this many switches when I actually get into it, and I'll probably in fact be switching a lot of this out because this is going to way overcomplicate things, and I probably should just be bringing more supplies, but we're going to send it and see what happens. Okay, so I was going to do a 0 invocation raid, but I figured I'd bump it up to 50 for a chance at the light bearer and the fang. I switched out my inventory, so it's just brews and restores. I'm going to do on a diet, food and other healing items will no longer heal you with the exception of potions, so I'm only bringing potions, so that's fine. Apparently blowing mud here, dung special, and lively larva, they're pretty easy to do, so I'm going to turn those on. Not just a head is apparently pretty easy, and then we just need one more to get into 50. Apparently gotta have faith and shaking things up make Baba easier, so we'll use those, and that's 65, and now we have a chance at the fang. Actually, the guide says to turn on all of the warden things just so you can learn how to do warden like the normal way, so I think I'm gonna turn on all of these and just learn the warden that way. Hope that it goes well. I don't have any of the things on that make you like die or whatever, so I could just bash my head against this for as many times as I need to, but I do understand the idea of learning like the harder methods. It's just, I guess, faster. So yeah, let's do it. 115, much higher than I thought. All right, well, here we are. We have entered the raid, and the guide says to do Zebak first, so we will head in here, and I'm gonna actually watch the guide again real quick. The time on this raid is gonna be like 2 hours, so if we even can complete it, because I turned on those warden invocations. So let's watch this guide, and then we'll go in and do what we need to do. Okay, we finished this room. I'll do another like guide or video explaining what happens in each room when I understand it. But yeah, for now we finished this room, and it wasn't too bad. So now we head into the boss room, and I'm gonna keep watching guides and keep going through. Immediately died to Zebak. All right, let's try this again. I don't understand. I'm trapped here. Oh, climb up. Okay, I'm just gonna die because I keep fucking this up. Yeah. Okay. This is not as easy as they made it sound in the thing. The guy was like, yeah, it's super simple, but no, this is much more difficult than I was led to believe. Okay, I just kept using supplies unnecessarily. Now I know how that room works. I'm going to try again, but yeah, much harder than this dude made it sound. Much harder. Okay, just based on how that went, I'm definitely going to undo all of the warden things because I have a feeling that that's going to be way too hard and I'm not going to be able to figure it out. I'd rather get a feel for how it's gonna work and have seen it before I do all this shit. Hey, that time was way easier. Now that I understand what's going on in this, that was much simpler. Krondis, hello. All right, so that is that room figured out. Very nice. We will move on to, I think Kefri was the next one. All right, here we are at Kefri. I have these tiles marked, and I think I understand, but I'm sure as soon as I get in there, I'm gonna forget everything and just panic and die a few times. So let's do it. Yep, I died. Yeah. The issue is Kefri drops these little bomb things and the guy was like, oh yeah, you'll max hit them every time. I don't have a fang, so I don't max hit them. So I feel like I turned on the Kefri invocation I definitely should not have because I don't think I'll be able to get through this room. So that's a bad guide. Yeah, this is insanity. I definitely got given bad advice to turn on all of these Kefri invocations. I'm turning all of them off and we're just going to come in here just completely without any of this stuff on. This is ridiculous and I'm getting screwed and we're done. So that was a big waste of half an hour. Bad guide. We are going to reset and try again. Took off the Kefri invocations. I believe it was, 15. So now we're down to 50. I'm trusting him on the Baba ones. We'll see how it goes. All right. We are getting to the end of Kefri, I believe. Now we're on the health phase and it's not so bad. So yeah, that was much more manageable with the invocations turned off. I think you definitely need a fang to run some of those invocations that he was talking about. So that was not made clear in the guide, or if it was, I didn't pay attention. But yeah, all right, there we go. Second room down. So this is where we can get adrenaline and smelling salts. We don't need brews, which I guess is nectar, and then Tears of Elidness is like restores. So power, smelling salts, we're gonna choose that, and then everything gets held in here. I gotta check what these do. I'm not sure. We'll open up the wiki real quick. Liquid adrenaline will reduce cost for special attacks, and smelling salts will restore run energy and boost the player's combat stats every 15 seconds. I feel like I probably should have done the brews and restores, but yeah, we'll see. I think the smelling salts are pretty nice. And I'm realizing now I forgot to grab my dragon pick, so I get to use this bronze pickaxe, which is going to make this room infinitely harder. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad with the bronze pickaxe, but I definitely want to use my dragon from now on. All right, let's see if we can figure out the Akka room. From what I understand here, I'm just supposed to like run away from him. I have a feeling I won't want these on because it's going to be pretty hard, and I want to preserve as much prayer as possible. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it's a little confusing to figure out, which prayers to do and all that, but yeah, we got through it. And we definitely need to pick up supplies after we're done with the final room, because we need more brews and restores for Warden. But yeah, let's go do Baba, which is apparently the hardest room. Here's a Baba puzzle room, which I have read about being pretty confusing, so hopefully I can get through this. It would suck to lose this raid at this point because I've spent a lot of time in here, so hopefully I could just figure it out. Oh wow, that was it. I guess that was not that bad. Now we get to actual Baba, which I have to watch more of the guide. Okay, that was not so bad, but yeah, definitely need supplies. We are down to half a brew and 5 doses of restore. So let's go to this helpful spirit and claim the life thing. I'm definitely glad we're doing like the level 50s. Okay, so we'll choose life, and I'm gonna check these out just to make sure that they are what I think they are. All right, so yeah, the nectar and the tears are brews and restore, exactly what they say. Ambrosia restores hit points in prayer as well as run energy completely, and it's antidote plus, which is really nice. And blessed crystal restores prayer points by 8 points every 4 ticks, so that's pretty nice. So we should be okay in the warden with all of this stuff. All right, I'm definitely gonna die like 60 times here, but yeah, let's get it popping. Let's do this. Okay, we did that first part, wasn't too bad. So I guess now we're on to the second part of the raid, and I think I just stand over here to start, and then we go over here and we move to the middle. All right, yeah, this low invocation is actually not that bad. The warden has not like been crazy difficult, although again, I didn't turn on any of the like ridiculous warden things. Did I do that wrong? Yes, I did. Oh, I did it. All right, that was yeah, over an hour, and yeah, we could definitely improve, but we did it. We did our first Tombs of a Masket, and let's see if we can get rewarded. No first time purple, that is okay. Let's see what we get. Sharks and Dragon Med helps. That's fine, actually. I'll bank everything. I should have done that. All right, we'll talk to the spirit, and yes, I'm ready to leave, and there we go. We did it. First completion. That was not bad. Okay, we took a little break to do some fishing and just, you know, kind of calm down from the end of the raid, and now I feel like I am ready to try it again, and we'll go for our second completion. I think I might bump the warden invocations up a bit. What? Het. Oh. Okay, I guess I have to talk to these guys first. Oh, we get an antique lamp for having completed the raid. And I guess it was like a bunch of it was like story aspects for the continuation of the desert storyline. So we'll rub this and attack, strength, defense, range, magic, hit points. Okay, let me look this up, see how many times I can give it. Looks like it's just once, so it's attack, strength. We'll go strength. There we go. I think I'm gonna leave this the same. Just, I don't really understand what these are talking about, so I'm gonna do a few more. I feel like I could add some, like the banana peel or the rolling boulders faster. I'll figure it out. I feel like this one, the radius and healing of Zebak's blood magic, I can do that one. Turn on blowing mud too. I don't think I'll get hit by that. I'm also gonna turn this persistence thing on because I'm not, you know, doing multiple attempts, I don't think. So we'll turn that on. Actually, I'm gonna come back to this and turn that Kefri invocation off just because I feel like Kefri is pretty hard. That Kefri was so much smoother. I, for some reason, was one hitting the balls that he throws out that time. So that was useful. But yeah, that was much better. Take the power. This raid has gone so much better. We are heading into the final fight in 30 minutes as opposed to an hour. So we are in a much better spot. Used a bit more supplies here, but I still think that we did so much better than the previous time around. Ooh, all right. We finished that one much faster. 42 minutes. Let's see what we get. Something happened on the warden and I like got the wrong like allocation. Like I was on the wrong side or something. So I got the wrong people and then I had to like run all over the place. I got to figure out what exactly happened there. That is not bad. That is actually that's pretty bad, but I'll take it. Okay, I'm going to try turning on all these overclocked things and we'll see how we do. I also turned on the blowing mud Kefri thing, the dung special, so hopefully that doesn't screw us up. Whoops, I went into the wrong room out of order, so hopefully this doesn't screw up my thing. I did Krondis and then Het. So we'll see what happens here, I guess. All right, so I brought the Karis, and it's on Crush right now, but I'm going to change it to Stab, because I think that it should do pretty good against Kefri, even though it doesn't have any of the, like, gems inside of it. But I am going to put the sword first, because I want to crush the smelling salts, drink a dose of liquid adrenaline, and use a whole bunch of specs against Kefri. Yes, the Partisan is definitely very, very good against Kefri. I am glad that I am using it. That is that room done in record time, thanks to the Karis, which I will definitely be bringing every time now. Okay, yeah, with all of these like invocations and shit on, this is much harder. So this could potentially be a problem. Yeah, it's moving much faster. Oh my god, we did it. Wow. All right. And that was these ambrosias like really came in handy. Those were the only reason that I completed that raid. The time's not super true. I took a break in the middle of it, but yeah, wow, 3. That's pretty good. No purple, but that is a 130 raid complete. So we had a pretty good chance, I believe. And wow, this is awful loot. That's really bad. Let's take a look at some combat achievements. This is for Tombs of a Masket entry mode. That's 25 times and that's 50 times. Okay, so we did everything else in Tombs of a Masket entry mode. Let's check the regular. Okay, we haven't done anything in regular. That would make sense because we are still in entry mode, because anything up to 150 is normal. So we just have kill count tasks. So yeah, we'll just have to keep doing the raid. My goal with this raid is a Fang, and a light bearer would be nice too, but really the only thing I need or want from this is the Fang. Oh, and I want the upgrade to the rune pouch, but those 2 things, that's it. So I turned on softcore run, so it's only 3 attempts, which again, I don't lose the attempt. I'm probably just gonna leave. I'll turn on jungle japes, which drops a banana, and then I just need 1 more to get to 150. I feel like I could do boulder dash. Boulders will spawn faster. I just gotta stick at that bottom row, and I think I should be good there. So we are now at 150. I don't want to do any of these. And I still feel like the lively larva one, I don't trust it. And it's only 5 points. So yeah, I think this is good. We will send another raid. Oh, I was able to successfully freeze the crocodiles, and that was my 1 perfect time. And oh, because we're doing normals, that's a perfect Crondis. So perfect. That is so nice. I was able to freeze the little crocodile guys, and yeah, I did it on a normal mode. So that's a combat achievement. Okay, I did die once to Zebak, but we should be okay going forward, I think. I'm going to remember to do Scabarus next. I think we're going to be okay. That Kefri got a little hectic near the end there because I was just not able to hit at the end, and I'm running a little bit low on stuff. I feel like maybe I want to take, the Chaos. I don't know if I necessarily need the life, but the smelling salts would be good. I feel like chaos with some brews and restores. I don't feel like I just need the liquid adrenaline, especially because, let me think, for the things that are coming up, I don't really think I need that. So, but then I won't have it for Warden. So that is kind of something to consider. I think I should be okay. I'm just going to take power. 1 health. I was so close. I think I turned on Akka's thing. I'm not sure, so we'll find out if this fight is suddenly way more difficult than I remember it being. I definitely did not turn it on. This is still very slow. All right, we made it, but we are very low on supplies for Baba, so hopefully it's a very smooth monkey room because we are low. Yeah, this does not bode well for Warden. I got venomed in that room, and I am pretty much on my last supplies. This is not good at all for when we get to Warden. I'm pretty much out now. All I've got is a liquid adrenaline and a smelling salts. I may not be ready for normals just yet. Although I did die once on this raid, so that took some of my supplies. No way did I just die there. No way. I got screwed by those boulders. Oh my god, he was at 120. I'm gonna have to abandon this raid. Well, we died just like I thought I would, and now I have to claim all my stuff. Yeah, that was pretty much how I knew it would go. As soon as I died to that ridiculous boulder, I was like, this isn't gonna work. Well, it was a frustrating death to end things off, but I'd say we made some excellent progress. We went from not knowing anything about ToA to getting 3 completions up to 130 invocations. So that's pretty nice on my end. I'm happy with that progress despite that frustrating death. I mean, I'm still learning, so we're only going to get better from there. I think this is a good place to call this episode. We'll continue with the raids and all sorts of stuff in the next one. So without further ado, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you again next time.